Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your patience. We really appreciate your time. We are so sorry we couldn't start on time due to some technical issues. So we will start by opening the event, and I call my brother Caleb to pray for us as we begin.
Nyami tumfo batampai da wasi ene nso yehia ha Eastern region eho enwom ho nkomo ene enwom efa enwom be manwom akodanim iti ne yehia mu ha uyo tumfo yo batampa ede bibia hye wonsa ne be otamfo ne nhyehyɛ na pam de pegu ne be yema Eastern music enwom to enwom adwuma akosonti ma yenyansa ma yenhunumu ai bitum de aye ne yebedi wo ha nyina ne ntumi enhye wodi Eastern music also social ones I say one penny for down in the more experience I between the around this institution now it me aboa na de mapa aba ye employment when you show nyamieja oba any susu kuku di mo opa nya homa ye sisi ni de na obi anka se
for children service ampa. So without wasting much time, we are going to introduce ourselves. You mention your name. If you are from any media house, you let us know. If you are an artist, you let us know. And from there, the team will also introduce themselves for everybody to know. So that when you meet somebody outside, you don't just mention the person's name. Obviously, you know what the person does as member of Eastern Music House. So I will start from my immediate right. You let us know your name. And from there, you pass the mic to the other person as well.
My name is Michael Bouquet, CEO of I'm Georgia Sumeni for Radio Tico TV.
DJ Danny Max, Eastern FM.
Robert Bogabi, Eastern FM.
DJ Bossman, Eastern FM.
I'm Kofi Tonda, Euphoria with Tom Manatis.
Radio Personality of the Year, Eastern Region Media Excellence Awards, and also Folkless Media Awards. Radio, yes, you know. Sir, oh, okay. Also the CEO of Flow Collections and drive-time host of Imak FM. Yes, my name is DJ Flow. I'm here with, yes, CEO of Riff Station. Yeah, me Riff, yeah, and I'm a call. Seminar me personality, right? Thank you. I'm here with my producer.
Midin the Abonaba, go for Radio Shisha, me a jump to name.
And I'm an artist.
You're from the RT, an artist.
From Leon Ziki, an artist.
You're from Charles Apente. I am Cove City blogger.
Hi, I'm Ifya Omonfe. I'm an artist. Here's my sister. Ifya Omonfe.
No time, Eric, CEO of Issues Media.
Seriki Pitens, first son of Nova Nation in the building. That's a Brava Kwame, reigning artist of the year. That's a Brava Kwame, reigning artist of the year.
Samuel Kwame Kodia, Yako International Artist Manager.
Bright Blocks.
KT Radio Media.
Right, I'm Gideon Anawe, representing KT Radio.
Akosia Brokwa, KT Radio.
Efremi Aboboshi, founder of Aboboshi Global, number 1.
Okay, my name is Felix. I'm a blogger on Odan Citizen TV and OdanCitizen.com.
My name is Fifi.
Bump on Daniel City Star TV.
Vanessa Santos, City Star Media.
Uswa Ikwamo, City Star Media.
Williams Marcia, City Star Media.
All right, thank you so much. My brother is also here. Kumikasa. With his man, Ajanchia. All right, so this evening we are here for a purpose. And that purpose is to actually launch the 9th edition of Eastern Music Awards. But there are more to it than what. Yes, I am going to mention my name. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here. So, my brother DJ Jasolo is going to tell us why we are here. But before that, my name is Bess Maganson, DJ Ans. I am the head of communication for Eastern Music Awards. So, regarding anything for this year's awards, channel all the energy, the questions to me. We are going to talk more. We are going to have fun tonight. Eat, drink, and connect. That is what we are here to do. All your questions that you have been eager to ask all these years, tonight we are going to give you the opportunity to ask the questions whilst we give you all the necessary answers. So DJ Jasolo, please clap for him as he comes to give us the rationale behind why we are here tonight. He is also going to introduce his position and portfolio for us to know. So when you meet him, don't just call him Jasolo. You don't know. Really?
All right, thank you very much, my brother DJ Hans. Good evening to you all, and once again, you are welcome. And then, Senodi Kankaino. You will say about the 9th edition of Eastern Music Awards. It's been 9 years already. I mean, Yasha say, Ember. And thanks to you all, some of you have been with us from day one to this day. I can mention my brother George Asemani, who's been there all these 9 years. A few others, Flo, Karen Digi, Kumi Kasa, and all of you. So tonight, as we launch the 9th edition, we will also unveil some categories that has been added to the scheme. There's been modifications to some of the categories as well. So we'll explain to you what they mean and who qualifies for the various categories. Basically that's what we're going to do. We want to know from you as well what you want us to do, because this is a stakeholders engagement. It's not just from the point of Eastern Music Awards, but also the bloggers here, the radio personalities and TV personalities we've invited, the musicians themselves, who are the biggest stakeholders in this thing we are doing. So tonight, please, come with all your questions, your suggestions, your concerns. Let's have them noted down. Those we can address here, we will try and address them. Those we can't, we'll pin them down, and then later work and give you a better experience. As we look forward to the few hours ahead of us, I hope that we'll cooperate and then do this to, the best for the region. I always say that if not for Eastern Music Awards, I wouldn't have known a lot of you here. And Eastern Music Awards gave us a lot of opportunities. Myself, the first time I stood in front of a camera to host any event was because the Eastern Music Awards gave me the opportunity to be the red carpet host for the first edition. So clap for the Eastern Music Awards organizers one more time. And yes. Since then, we've never looked back. The confidence is giving some of us to date. And I'm sure it's the same with some of the artists who have mounted our platform over the years. So yes, tonight is a stakeholders engagement. And before we leave, make sure you say a word. And as I always say, don't just leave here the way you came. You came here maybe as a staff of City Star TV. Before you leave here, make sure you have the contact of an artist. If you're an artist, make sure you have the contact of a blogger. Then perhaps make contact, create connections. That is our social network, and that's what is going to help us in the next year and the coming years as well. Well, my name is Okle Solomon. A lot of people call me Jansolo. Others call me the Gentle DJ. I'm the head of guest relations. Position, you know. It's so yeah. So most of you got the invite through me. Yes, that's my work for this year. I've been part of the board in the last few years, academy research. But this year, I'm in charge of guest relations. It's say, yeah, invite us and we and patron prompt me. She say, hey, as soon as you are say invite them. In December, let her come on, confirm me, come on. See this year, but I say thank you for coming once again. God bless you all.
Oh, you can do better. Openimi can say which I was say and some bontini and some one food. And Timomo and some DJ Jasolo, I had dear pa. All right, so we are going to talk about how we started Eastern Music Awards and where we have actually got into. So I was actually waiting for a video before one. Ready? Okay. All right. So whilst we wait for the video to be played, I would like to start by giving a brief history about Eastern Music Awards. So the Eastern Music Awards is a prestigious awards recognized platform celebrating outstanding talent from the Eastern region, established to promote and honor exceptional music contribution. The awards have become a cornerstone of the local music industry. So it actually started as a dream, and before every dream becomes a reality, you have to put in a lot of effort, hard work, before you can be able to get there. If you're an artist here, if you're a blogger here, if you're a radio presenter, I mean, you didn't just started doing it. You put in a lot of efforts. You dreamt of becoming somebody in future, and you put in a lot of hard work and determination before you got to where you are today. So we are also going to talk about the concepts and the founding. So the Eastern Music Awards was actually founded in 2017. Actually, the initial stage was around 2016, where there was a dialogue. I know most people actually had a plan, but how to execute it was the problem. And there is only the never will be competing organizing the award. Yet, how to organize the award was actually the issue most people were actually facing at the time. So it took one bold lady with zeal who actually never gives up in life. And that person is nobody than Lynette Gould and a group of industry professionals. The Eastern Music Awards was actually launched in 2017. First event took place in Koforidua, which was on the 8th of October. This was when the first initiative was actually launched. So those of you who have been following Eastern Music Award for a very long time knows this history. It was on the 8th of October 2017, and it was Saturday. So Eastern Music Awards was actually launched in 2017. First event took place in Koforidua, Saturday, on the 8th of October 2017. The initial goal was to create a platform and that's we are going to recognize and reward emerging and established artists from the region. So the concept was to award musicians who are actually doing so well, yet people are not actually recognizing what they were actually doing. So it was something that we took to actually reward people for their hard work. One thing is that most people are doing so well, but when people don't appreciate what they are doing, it gives them nothing than to give up. And in this life, I said your fruit, your party, piano. So when somebody is actually moving forward or trying to push something, that's so new be man so no muka and so adia uye oya dia abribia no nipa so aniaji. And we all know most of us who have children, and I know most of us here have children, and that's when you have a child. That's how oba extra exams na say odin kunimu a no ato you go to the amana India. Why do we do that? Because you want to just make sure the person anasa akwada no so betimi abo no homodin na watimi akọ nanim. So we are saying that we are doing so well in projecting the artists in the region. So the concept of establishing Eastern Music Awards was to recognize the hard work which most of you were actually putting across, yet nobody actually recognized what you were doing. And so yeah, the part na say piawa na enoso ne kwanso no. Now we come to evolution. There has been a series of change in the music industry, hence the awards scheme. Over the years, the Eastern Music Awards has undergone significant growth and transformation. Key milestones include the introduction of new categories, expansion of the nomination process, and increased attendance at the annual ceremony. The awards have adapted to changing musical trends, ensuring relevance and continued impact. So we have had series of engagement with stakeholders. When I talk of the stakeholders, we are referring to the media people, the artists themselves, artist management, and the consumers. And when I talk of the consumers, we are talking of the people who actually consume the music that we play. So everybody actually plays a significant role in projecting the region music. So what we actually do is that we engage the media people, spoke with them, and they told us some of the things we can also do to change the narrative. Some suggested that we have to do away with some of the categories, which this year, another thing is going to happen. So it got to a point that we were not having group in the region, and that we decided to do away with group of the year. So those of you who have been asking about group of the year, we took this bold decision because we were not having enough of those groups in the region. Most people were not actually composing songs in a group form. So that is how and why we actually took those categories off. And we decided to add other categories as well, whereby we decided to nominate people based on what they do. And most of these were actually pubs. Somebody will be asking why pubs, because they were also playing a significant role in the music industry. You go to other areas and only music that they listen is from Eastern region. So hence the rationale behind we putting them there, letting them know that what they are doing to push Eastern agenda was on course. So that is why we decided to add other categories as well. So if some of you may be asking why we decided to take certain categories off, I'm sure by the end of our conversation tonight, we are going to have a lot of your questions and answers will be given appropriately. Now we move on to the next one, which I call notable winners and nominees. This is something very, very interesting. There has been a lot of questions from all over the place. Koforidua Awards, and I know most of you know. Okay, that's fine. Koforidua Awards. Why not Asaman Kesi? Why not Akosumo? Why not Afram Plains? Okay. So this is what happens. Yes, Koforidua and Nkoko. That's fine. The Eastern Music Awards has recognized numerous influential artists, including winners. 2017 winner is Kontakra from Jumapo. Jumapo is not Koforidua. On record. 2018 Kwame Eugene won from Oda. 2019 Father Gaza from Nkoko. 2020 Stone G from Achim Tumfa. 2021 T Rhymes Achim Tafu. 2022 KO7 Kwawu Obomi. 2023 Stone G Achim Tumfa. And 2024 Dasibreba Kwame Koforidua. So this is something that we can say we are proud of. And that those who have been asking of why not other regions or why not other towns, let me put it that way. You ask yourself, did those artists from those areas fall? That is another question which would demand an answer for tonight. So 2025, who is going to emerge the winner? Funny enough, nobody has actually won the award on a row. Nobody. But there has been somebody who has won twice, but not on a row. So we are also going to talk about that as well. These talented individuals have gone to achieve national and international success, showcasing the awards role in launching careers. We are therefore calling on devoted stakeholders and industry players to be rep in all the 33 constituencies in the Eastern region. Now, some people are saying, say, it has become Koforidua and Nkoko and Kwawu awards because they think those people in those areas win the award mostly. Funny enough, it is not so. Because per the record, how many Koforidua artists have even won the award, and how many Kwawu artists have won the award, or probably Nkoko artists have won the award? So that is not factual. So from the records 2017 to 2024, that is a record from Kontakra up to Dasibre in 2024. But we are pleading that we are going to have rep. One thing is that most people think that Eastern Music Awards is money-making ventures where people enter or probably people join to get money. It's not true. So when they come in and they think, or probably they don't get anything, then they exit. A devoted thing that we are doing. It's not anything that we will say we are getting something out. So we are pleading with people who are actually devoted to put themselves across for us to also engage them. We want a rep in all the 33 constituencies where they are going to live with us. Get us those people who are doing so well at wherever they are so that we can be able to have the region by the end of this year. By having people from all these towns, Asamankese, Akosombo, Aprade, Kuyapem, Abri, Dukrom, Akropon, and the rest, Afram Plains and the rest. We want reps. People who represent Eastern Music Awards in those areas. So please, we are urging everyone to actually help us get those numbers. And somebody will ask, what has been the impact from the award scheme? The Eastern Music Awards has had a profound impact on the music industry and local culture. By celebrating Eastern talent, the awards have actually contributed to the region's vibrant music scene, fostering creativity and innovating. The awards have also provided opportunities for networking and collaboration and career advancement. So we have been able to achieve a lot. For instance, tonight we are going to have networking all over the place. There are a lot of people that personally I don't know. And tonight, before we move from here, we are going to have that kind of, friendship conversation from now onwards. Only few names that I I can mention here, and only few friends which I can say I know. Not everybody. And this is another opportunity in organizing such an awards to bring people together, to network, to get things done at the right time. Now we are talking of the last, which is legacy. What legacy are we leaving? You as an artist, we as organizers, we as a scheme organizers, and as award organizers, we as partners and stakeholders. What is the legacy we are going to leave? The ST Music Awards legacy extends beyond the annual ceremony. By organizing and celebrating exceptional talent, the awards have helped shape the music industry in the region. As an awards continues to evolve, we maintain a vital platform for artists and music alike. So we are leaving a legacy of making sure that our region gets there. And we are so happy that most of the regional awards actually look up to us. Now, when Central Music Awards are doing everything, they contact us. They ask us how we were able to do what we are doing. But one thing that always comes in mind is that why are people not supporting us? Financially, we have been very handicapped over the years. And if we are to tell you how we have been able to sustain ourselves all these years, some of you go like, why don't you people stop? When we stop, what next? Who is going to do it? Who is going to finance what? Because a lot of money goes into it, yet nobody is willing to even sponsor the award. To a point that we normally spend no less than 80,000 Ghana cedis in organizing the award. So we are asking our stakeholders that why? And we are pleading for them to come on board to support the award scheme by sponsoring us to get to a greater height. On that note, I will end here with a piece of the history as to how we started ST Music Award from 2017 to where we have gotten to. Thank you so much for your attention, and I will be back for your questions as well. Thank you. All right, so we are going to have a bit of a video from the past event, and after that, we will have a performance for ourselves. So if you just joined, this is the 9th edition of ST Music Awards press launch, and just make yourself comfortable and enjoy your night.
Talk about reggae, dancehall, gospel music, Afrobeat, Afropop. What do you have? There is music brewed in the eastern region of Ghana.
All right, so so this is how we started from 2017, where we had nominees jam at Koforidua Jackson Park. this is it. We will show you more of this as we go along. So we are going to have a performance from what's the name? Sharp Girl. So without much ado, please put your hands together for Sharp Girl as she comes to give us. Well, okay. As she comes to give us a music performance as we sit comfortably and enjoy ourselves tonight. Sharp Girl. Sharp Girl. Dance off of a kind of girl. Okay.
Good evening once again, and I welcome you all. Please, let's go.
The world.
Have you ever been in love, but situations won't let you be together? Have you ever loved someone from afar, but can still take your breath away? Ooh, I love you from far, far away. I feel you from far, far away. You know close, so you took my heart away. Your memories are stuck in my brain forever, baby. Oh, baby. Yeah, yeah, forever, baby. Oh, you stay in my heart, forever, baby. Oh, you stay in my heart, right in my heart, forever, baby. Oh, you stay in my heart. Hey, rap kakra. Hey, oh, baby, I've been thinking a lot lately. The thought of you, they drive me crazy. And I swear no one can blame me, cause I am insanely in love, but maybe only you can understand me. The reason why I be crying daily, as no day I'm acting strangely to the people around me. And I try to be a man, I'm teaching me a mirror, but your memories in my head, it make it hot. Started from scratch, growing up, you had pledge, you couldn't do what you pledged, cause on another land, then you are the other end, but your memories never cleared in my heart. This is for the gang. Hey. I love you from far, far. I feel you. You know close, so you took my heart away. Your memories are stuck in my brain forever, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah, yeah. Forever, baby. So this song is Adonko, and I'm dedicating it to all beautiful girls in this place. If you have been by me, ooh, my jolly, my fiado, my baby, send the location, my radio, and then I'm ready, yeah, chilly. But they women, oh, yeah, chilly, oh. I ain't too bad, so come, let me know, me, know. Yeah, nobody gonna know. On the phone, Miss Agatha. Mincha, what down, I'm on your name, would you to me? Mincha, what down, my baby. I go make you feel alright. Many only bed, so I don't go. I go make you feel alright. Many only bed, so I don't go. My 1+1 with you, no be 2. Oh boy, anything I go do, yeah. I will take you to heaven, even as you bless me with your bamboo, yeah. Cheche kule, Congo, only me for to turn you up all night. And Africa want to spoil you waiting. Nobody go know me and you, my auntie. Mintre water, na manene udia so me come home. Mintre water, my baby. I gonna make it feel. Thank you.
Oh, Mama Samano. I swear she get voice, pal. Oh, she has voice. All right, so let me acknowledge the presence of Mr. Prince Into, Eastern Region Musical PRO. Mr. Into, thank you so much. He's here to witness greatness tonight. So, Mr. Prince Into, thank you so much for honoring our invitation. And we are also live on Facebook and YouTube as well. We are streaming live, so please take note of that. And that, after here, please, we are going to drink up. So take your time, relax, ask all your questions. From here, we are going to have party up there. So nobody should go anywhere. And yes, I feel they're in 2-4. So please don't go anywhere. We are going to have something to do. Now I called on our board chairman, who happens to be the King of Kings, Mr. King, to actually give us a speech. Call for him as he comes to give us a speech.
Well, thank you very much. Please, I need your permission to sit and do this. Thank you very much. Before we proceed, let me say thank you to the Ofosu Plaza Hotel for giving us this auditorium for this evening's lunch. And we are privileged to have the in charge, the manager for the premises, and they have given us this opportunity, partnering Eastern Music Awards for this event. Please, with a round of applause, let's say thank you to Mr. Frank. Thank you very much. And this is one of the things we have been trumpeting, that when companies in our jurisdiction are supporting some of these things, it's louder, but we need to recommend them, we need to acknowledge them, we need to, support them. So as media personalities around, I think we will use our various mediums to, support them. When they grow, I think they will have more strength to support us as well. And the reason why we are acknowledging him is he didn't hesitate at all to give us their space. I remember the first time we came, I came with the director of events, Kinino. That's the first time. He welcomed us very well, and we saw the prospects, and we are very happy to be here. And looking at the facilities right here in the Ofosu Plaza, we can tell that they are in for business, and all they need now from us is to, for all of us to support. We all use our mediums to, mention the Ofosu Plaza when somebody needs a place for hospitality. I think the only name which comes to mind right now is the Ofosu Plaza. We are not doing it for the company to make profit, but to enrich them to keep supporting Eastern music. And we have had a lot of discussions, and when you see what they have in stock for the industry in the region, we need to support them to grow. So once again, thank you to them for this support. I think my role this evening is very brief, and we have in our midst the acting CEO, Mr. Ray, here to elaborate on a lot of things for us. As part of this year's awards, we had to do a lot of realignments and re-engagements, and to add a lot of expertise to support the cause. Some of us, we have been with a scheme for 9 years, and definitely we might be exhausted with ideas. I mean, as human beings as we are, you cannot do everything by yourself. So we need to always be ready to embrace new ideas to grow, and that is exactly what we do, what we did, and I think it's been very fruitful from the few weeks we've done all of this, and I think this year we will see the massive change in all our activities as an award scheme. So I would want to use this opportunity to introduce the new team members who have joined us officially. I believe some of the old members are known face. Please, the team members, if you are around, when I mention the name, please kindly come in front so that all of us will see you and acknowledge our work. So the first on the list, we have our acting CEO, Mr. Ray. Yes. Then we also have Ernest Ejay Bequin, who is holding the portfolio of the Director of Events for Eastern Music Awards, popularly known as DJ Kinino. Kinino, yes, sir, Brenim Hakakramai, Pacho. Thank you very much. Okay, so we have the stage and technical production manager, Benito, who is not with us right now. Then artist liaison, stage side, we have Zeda. Is he here? Okay. Right. So then we also have the marketing team. We have our two marketing team members, Rems and Eminado. Rems and Eminado. Is Eminado around? Okay, so please alert her to come in front so that we all see her. Well, so apart from that, we have the academy and research team, which is headed by DJ Blay. DJ Blay is now the academy and research head. That's an academy and research team head. Okay, and we also have, as part of the team, we have Lisbon Beat as the assistant head for the academy and research. We also have Karen Diggy. Karen Diggy is also here. A round of applause for Karen Diggy. Please come in front. But Oba when man be here, Anna. You. And Bessa, if you because we okay, so Eminado, please wait for the people to see you. Marketing specialist for EMA. Okay, so then we move on to the communication team, headed by DJ Ans. Yes, then our social media manager is Caleb Yes Lord. Caleb, yes. Right, thank you very much. Then our communication team member is also Obed Brixton. Obed Brixton. Yes, Kwame Obed. Communication team member for EMA. Then another communication team member is Gideon Ofori. He's not feeling well at the moment. He's part of the communication team for EMA. Then we have our creative directorate, headed by Monarch, who is also not here right now. Then assisted by DK and Ike. Ike is here. Ike Wayne. Right, thank you very much. Then we have the logistics and operations team, headed by Mr. Skele. Ima. Okay. And also supported by Dabrehene. Dabrehene is here. Dabrehene, thank you very much. Right, so the last but one team is the IT department, headed by Ima High Five. I'm not machine, you know. Then we have the ICT operations. Eric is also with him and their team. Then the guest relation and hospitality, headed by DJ Jasolo. For more Jasolo went into tourism. And I'm saying, or Chena National Tourism is the tourism PR for Eastern Region, Ghana Tourism Authority. Anna. Tour Guides Association of Ghana. Thank you. But we a PRO. You. I mentioned him. Right, and he's being assisted by Wendy. Wendy, Wayne. Okay. So as part of the realignment, we have aligned these great people for these various positions, and we believe this year they will put out their best, and I will make sure to minimize, our shortcomings and our challenges, and make sure that we improve upon what we are doing. And what I can say now is, it's a human institution. We are not perfect. We will continue to make mistakes. As we continue to improve, as human beings as we are, we will continue to make mistakes. So anytime there is shortcomings, we welcome your suggestions and your critics and everything, so that it will keep us going better. One thing I want to address before we move on is about our media personnel, and I'm happy the bloggers are also here. We need to keep projecting anything is still reading. And let me say good work to my brother Issues DH. He's been doing very, very, very well this lately. I'm singling out him because Oye Bibia, Ebi Shaden Ensida. Obia born home but what our brother Issues GH is doing is, phenomenal. We should encourage him, and I believe he will be remunafe wabua artist no so send oye na it me project artist no. And for the radio presenters and the media guys, please make sure that we adopt one artist, one Eastern Region artist. And for Bianya operation, one Eastern Region artist as a project, so that we will be able to project them, give them the kind of mileage they need in terms of promotion and other stuff. I believe in our little ways we will be able to get there. Thank you very much.
Oh, you can do better. Thank you so much, Boche, for Eastern Music Awards. So now we move on straight to the acting CEO for Eastern Music Awards. And it's no other than Mr. Ray. So, Mama Samana, the acting CEO for Eastern Music Awards.
Thank you, DJ Hans. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I wouldn't want to waste a lot of the time, as already we've spent a lot. So, I would want to go straight into my main speech for the night. Distinguished guests, partners, industry stakeholders, cherished artists and music lovers, good evening to you all once again. It is with immense pride and excitement that I welcome you all to the official launch of the 9th edition of the Eastern Music Awards, a platform dedicated for celebrating talent, uniting communities, and amplifying the voices of Eastern Ghana through the power of music. This year's event has a theme, Ride the Rhythm, Rule the Wave. This year, we ride a rhythm on the waves of innovation, passion, and growth under our official theme. Ride the rhythm, rule the wave. This theme is more than just a slogan. It's a call to action, and I want to urge you all. A charge to every artist to embrace their rhythm. A reminder to our stakeholders to stay tuned with the ever-evolving creative landscape, and inviting all music lovers to support, celebrate, and elevate homegrown talent. As part of our commitment to artist development and brand amplification, we are thrilled to officially introduce the EMA Radio. So as we sit here, I want to urge you all that today officially, High Five, powered by this Eastern Music Awards, have launched this official radio. That is an online radio called the EMA Radio. And it is streaming right now as we sit here. So you all can visit the Eastern Music Awards website and check the More page to find the radio streaming. And this is going to be a platform to push our talents and help elevate the craft that we have in the region. EMA Radio, our very own online radio platform, is designed to support both artists and potential sponsors. For you all artists, it provides a 24/7 exposure to your music, interviews, and promotional content. For sponsors and brands, it offers a dedicated platform to connect directly with target audience, ensuring visibility and engagement across the region and beyond. It's an innovative space where sound will meet strategy. So this radio, we are hoping to project our artists, put you on your interviews, your craft, whatever that every artist in the region is up and about. We are going to have a 24/7 radio that plays your song strictly Eastern artists based from here, residing here, or artists from the region. Ladies and gentlemen, the Eastern Music Awards has grown not just in numbers, in impact, and to sustain this momentum, we want to urge all corporate Ghana brands and visionary leaders to come on board as sponsors and as partners for the EMA. We need your support, and we would urge you all to provide it whenever we call on you. We would want to get a lot of partners, a lot of collaborators to be able to do this great work we are doing for the region. We want to do more than we are just doing, and this 9th edition being a call to action, we want to urge you all through this media, stakeholders, and everybody gathered in here. Please try your best to connect us to the best brand you can. Tell them EMA is a brand you can rely on. We are doing everything to maintain our credibilities, and we want to let you know we're never going to let you down. We are going to always be there for the artists, for the stakeholders whenever you call on us to collaborate and do anything. We wish and promise never to turn our backs on you. It's a win-win opportunity, and we would want you all to help us thrive with success. I would like to take a moment to address the concerns regarding an issue that happened from last year, I think December, when we had our previous awards. There were some PR mishaps that we had to address, and tonight I would just want to spend a minute to talk about it. It concerns the Artist of the Year. There was a promise to take the Artist of the Year out to African Music Festival in Canada. We are not pleased that any of our artists who goes through our scheme gets issues with the committee or with the board. And we would want to apologize to the public if it broke trust or it created some dishonesty and discredibility for us. We want to urge you all that it wasn't an expectation or a deliberate action that we wanted this to happen. In as much as it wasn't the fault of the board, we wouldn't also want to blame the artist because we would want to see a way forward. Mistakes do happen. Whatever happened was explained in previous interviews, and we just want to let you know that things that we promise as the EMA are not just things for PR, but they are things we want to do. We always want to see these artists grow, and we are passionate about these things we are doing. We don't just say the word. We always mean actions with them. Let us remind ourselves that music is a powerful voice, and it always tells our stories, unites our people, and build legacy. Today, together with your support, we can keep the rhythm alive and make sure every artist, every note, and every wave of creativity is felt far and wide. So as we kick off this exciting journey, I leave you with this challenge: ride the rhythm, rule the wave, support the movement. Thank you all. Let's work together to make this edition of the EMA the most impactful yet. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you so much. This is brief, and that's what we are going to do tonight. As I said, Friday into 4. You know, your baby be on 10 DJ Flow. Obey a idiot all night. I could try your software blade. I call on Director of Events and Planning for Eastern Music Awards. He has something to say to outline what we have intended to do this year. So let's clap for DJ Kinino. So get your questions ready. After DJ Kinino, we are moving straight to your questions, and we'll be calling it a night. The networking will go downstairs, and refreshment and everything will take place after that as well. So get your questions ready. After DJ Kinino, we are coming to you to ask your questions, and we will actually answer you correctly. So DJ Kinino, He is the director for event and planning for Eastern Music Awards. Yanko Yibi Amfaso Bonomono. Yeah.
Mijitum.
Thank you. Take it over.
And we are ready to work. Don't worry. Good evening. And I'll just make this one brief because we've seated for a long time. I want to say thank you to our heads who've been on our necks every time to, be giving the best in everything that we do. This year there've been so much planning meetings to not repeat the same things that we used to be doing. We have a road plan and also an itinerary for this year's celebration. So if you can keep this in your diaries, we have a couple of events that will be, having for this year, and also the climax will be coming up somewhere in December. Right. So many artists have been asking our year under review, of which they can take into consideration before they do their nominations. So the year under review calendar is always the August, I beg your pardon. It's August 2024 to July 2025. Yes. So if your song released in August last year 2024 till July 2025, you qualify for this year's Eastern Music Awards. All right, following up is the press launch. Of course, we've had a beautiful press launch today, and appreciation to all of you, and also the planning committee and Diofosu Plaza Hotel management. We want to say a big thank you to you guys. So the nominees for this year, the nominations, will be opening the nominations on the 1st of August, and it's a whole month period because Eastern region is very large, so we need to cut across every corner of the region. So that's why we normally open up our nominations so that every artist who's worked hard under the year under review can also file for their nomination. So the period is from the 1st of August to the 1st of September. That is when we'll be opening the nomination and then closing it on the 1st of September 2025. We'll also be having the unveiling. We are so glad that each and every time we have Bright TV at our backs, because over the years, I think it's been about 4 times in a row or 5. They've been helping us unveil our nominees on their television channel. So this year's unveiling is on the 27th of September 2025. We're going to have a virtual, live TV, and also socials releases of the nominees. So we take note of that as well. 27th of September 2025, we'll be having our unveiling of the EMA 25 nominees. And we have a voting period which will commence from the 1st of October 2025, and it will close on the 13th of December. 13th of December, exactly 12 p.m. So all stakeholders should take note of that. Voting period commences from the 1st of October 2025 to the 13th of December, 12 p.m. exactly. This year, there's been so many plans, so many activities that we wanted to, put into our celebration. There comes a Cape Fit and a soccer fiesta that this year we'll be introducing, because most of our artists, lack so much exercise. And then some artists have also thrown a challenge to the media personalities. So definitely we picked this up and we wanted it to be a fun thing to kind of like organize and bring people together. I know it's going to be very wonderful to see someone like DJ Bossman in the post. Anabebo 5. Yeah, I know you can do well. So we have a Cape Fit and a soccer fiesta, which will happen on the 25th of October 2025. Venue will be communicated in due process. Artists, producers, writers versus the media. There is a slot for a nominees jam. Our 10th anniversary is fast approaching, And Nominees Jam is something that our artists have always been yearning for. But I tell you, it is not easy to pull up a Nominees Jam and then have a wonderful main event in Koforidua. I tell you, the finances that are involved are not easy for, High Five Empire. But this time around, we're still in talks and taps with, companies and then pubs that are vibrant in the region to help us, have at least a mini jam for our nominees this year. And I know, as my boss is here, Chipping Pub, this will be a very nice opportunity for you at our networking session. We'll talk more about it, and let's see. You can sign a 3 years deal with us and host our nominees jam for us. Thank you very much. I know you do that. God bless you. All right. So the main event would come up in December, which is on the 13th of December, 2025. It's a Saturday. And of course, the venue, Pashenko Kocha Center, Bimana. Oh, Mumpeho. Oh. Okay. So this year, all right. So this year, the team heard the cry of the attendees or the people who normally turn up for the Eastern Music Awards. We thought that Culture Center is like our national theater in the region, but of course, each and every time we bring equipment and then things that would light up the event, but still we have challenges in terms of the sound. So the team considered that this year we would have to move the Eastern Music Awards main event to the White House Event Center. So yes, and we are so glad that the White House Event Center management have also one way or the other helped to make a choice for us, because they've been coming to the events at the Culture Center, and Dr. Manfred and Dr. Harrison always get me in their cars at the corner and they'll tell me, Master, I'm going home. And I felt bad that, these big gangs that we want to bring on board and then sponsor, because looking at companies that sponsor events in Accra, Joy Industries, right? A backbone of so many events in Accra. But when they come to ours, they say, I have to go home. And it always breaks my heart. And so this time around, the team chose and then boldly says, we want to do an outer, event center. Like we did some years back in Bunsu. It was a fun and then entertaining awards night. And we hope that this year, Eastern Music Awards, 13th December 2025 at the White House Event Center is going to be a mega one. So I think I'll bring my speech here, and then I'll also leave you with one thing. We are riding the rhythm and ruin the waves this year. Yes, that's the hashtag for this year, just solo. Means this will be make bound and Timpacho MC Nibeto. So thank you very much.
Funny enough, he came up with that name. So why are you asking me? Oh, Mama is my DJ Kinino. And let me acknowledge the presence of an artist manager, Flipper Bankwa, in our midst. Flipper, we see you. Thank you so much. And Rani Dobsong also in the building. Papa Gosso also in the building with the team. Please, there are a few names I can't mention, but not like I don't know the names, so I'll come to you and get your names and acknowledge you much better. But I'm also in the Bell Beverages. They have supported us, and also the Fosu Plaza. Oh, mom and my manager and any team. I mean, the place is nice. We can all attest to the fact that the place is nice, and we are enjoying our night. So they actually sponsored as well, and a first event also sponsored. The last on the list is Africa in You. They made tonight much possible. So we can't go to someone's house without allowing the person to talk. By so doing, I call on Mr. Frank, who is the manager for the Fosu Plaza Hotel, to give us a speech. Thank you so much. Clap for him as he gives us something.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. And then we welcome you all to the Fosu Plaza Hotel. I mean, it's a pleasure. And I am happy to see a room full of energy and talented people. What I want to say is, Koforidia, you should help each other. Let me speak to you. Those who are having a platform, you should elevate the artists, those who are coming. Let me give you a clear example. During the Easter, when we were opening the event center, we had a Daddy Lumba show. We had a Daddy Lumba show there. And then upon all the media rounds, I mean the bloggers, the media station, they were all helping. Nobody even came up to recommend a Koforidua artist to us. It took someone from Accra a day before the program that recommended Dasebre. And when I saw the videos and the kind of songs and how well the artist was, I was very sad because you are coming on someone's land and you don't have an artist of his caliber on the bill. And we didn't know that we have these people here. It was left with the people, the media people, to tell us that these people are good. I mean, the lady who came to sing, I mean, fantastic song. They need a platform. So you should help them. And then a fair over say, oh, artists we grano, mena me boano, yen man platform no. Say at the end of the day, no, they be awards, not artists no are where they are. Say emphasis be any so. Inti media for no. Even aside the media, will be our platform biano. Fabo artists no. Say next year no, yabebanenka. Maybe 5 of the artists here no more bar. Among from every poor barber say this person is coming here. So I'm just urging everybody here to give each other's platform to bring up their music. Because trust me, there are a lot of people out there who want to invest in music. But they need a recommendation. Someone needs to recommend them. So all I'm saying is you are welcome. And then we are praying that everything goes on well and successful as planned. Thank you.
Oh, moment, Mr. Frank. Now, as I'm not kind of area for somebody from Accra to recommend an artist from the region, then we have a long way to go. A long way to go. The region is for us. We must do our part to project our artists. I know most of you may have personal encounters with an artist and have your personal reason for not helping. But Openibi can say, so far, but I'm not sure so Benum. All right, so we are not going to waste much time, as I said. So we are coming to you with your questions. I see you, Obaya. I mentioned your manager's name without mentioning your name. How is that possible? So this is the time for you to ask every single question you have been earning to ask. The platform has now been open to ask your question. So you let us know your name, probably the media house or whatever it is, then you ask your question. And we are ready to give you the answer. So you can just go by hands. You mention your name and you ask your question. So please, it's question and answer time. From here, after the question and answer, we are going down there to do the networking, take some pictures. From there, we climb up again to come and have what we are going to do tonight. So that's it. Pamcho, so it's question time. So the floor is now open. Run it up song.
Hello. Good evening, colleagues. Good evening, stakeholders. My name is Rani Dope Songs, and I have a question for the board. I think a question of much relevance. Well, I went to a colleague's house, and I saw a couple of awards from EMA lined up. You know, I have won a few, and he has won more than me. So, I mean, the juxtaposition works here. Fine. Way forward, I realized I couldn't tell the difference between which of the years, because all the awards honestly looks similar. They look almost the same. I had to draw close before I could see 2021, 22 marked somewhere, and it looked very, very little. So I want to ask, is it going to be the same trend, or this time around there's going to be a distinction that could probably tell the differences? I just want to know. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
All right, thank you.
Yo, George, I think during your introduction, you said you've added some new categories, but I think you didn't say anything about it. Then my second one is we hope that, I think now that you have put in, you said you've done a realignment. So security-wise and what have you will be more better. Because there have been a time that some guys came from Kaswa, the Kaswa commandos, who came to misbehave at the culture center. You know, all these ones are things that have happened. Oh yes, some Kaswa guys they said we didn't give them the award, so they have to misbehave over there. So security-wise, and so I think wherever we are selecting for the event, we should be very mindful about security too. So maybe I'll come back. The last one.
Randy, I think Rani Dope Songs, right? Yeah, so we will take the first one. That has to do with the plaques. I think if you talk about variances in the award plaques, you know, every brand sometimes, let me know you sometimes, brands mostly like to be identified by a specific dot or notch that's in them, right? We could look at all these awards. I personally have also been on other boards. I've been on the VGMA board a couple of times and all that, right? Brands don't really stay off a trend they've chosen. That is why some stick to their colors and all that. To be identified as EMA doesn't have to move so much from what you know. So the same way you saw it lined up and knowing it was just EMA, that's how EMA wants to be identified. For best PR, a brand always wants to be identified by just little things. So once you see a red rose, what makes you know this is a red rose? Because of the color. So everybody gets an identity, what puts them out among any other. We have modifications that would come out. Next year is our 10th anniversary. This year is even yet to come up. The creative directorates are superb. They do great jobs, and they will come up with some few modifications, but I can just always assure you the brand will still be true, but we'd always keep adding things that makes it more attractive. I hope that answers your question. Thank you.
All right, so briefly, I want to touch on the security aspect. As director of events, we've had a meeting with the White House Event Center management, and of course, security is one aspect that they'll be taking a look at for us. And I believe they always have their security intact, and then we don't have no fears for Kaswa Boys. But I don't remember Kaswa Boys, trooping into our walls the other time, Are you talking about somebody coming to stage to pick an award or? Okay.
So just like the director of events said, this year promises to be different. I think we've done a lot of work we are yet to show for. We've had a chance to meet the two MCs, the newly appointed New Jabin North MC, New Jabin South MC, myself together with the team. We've met. We've been to the regional minister, and there is a second meeting coming on with the regional minister. We are trying to get the RCC to support the EMA this time. There is going to be intense security, talk of military, police, national security. We are having talks with them because there's an outdoor event in a neighborhood that looks quiet, and we would want to make sure everybody coming there is protected. So this might be the first time we would have a lot of security presence on the venue, and we can assure you safety is rest assured. Mr. George, I think I'll go to the categories. We already spoke about having new categories. The reason why we didn't hint on them today is because those new categories need definitions added to them. And we've had a meeting as a team that the Academy is going to put it out there on our social media, website, and a lot of you all media will be sent a copy of these new additions that we are having. So if we get to talk about them here, it was just to hint on the summarized part of it. But from tomorrow, we want to urge you all to expect that we would put out a definition for these new categories and take submissions from you all before the rollout has been done. So, thank you.
All right, so Kumikaza.
Yo, I was say, Lady Kano, your mama basso say this time near the White House. And Sana, that's a brother Kwame Beshum award, no bedu gate, no, na, your security AG award, no, Effinisa, inti Edamase. Adeba Kona, me pese Mobema Mania Koho. For the past years, ye who say artist be in a stage na or perform ya, it means automatically no. Artist no AG award. What ye chia, utimi predict say there be category there, kwama SMSC because ye who say na or perform it. Inti ye best say mama manin kong. Your category a friend no GH Viral Song of the Year. Mestre say mobehena maheni because that category no. Moya modema those big names na wakra no. Omon postumo flyer, omon ye campaign be so atiase. But ye be no na ye desa category no ama big style be wakra. Impo award no modema na krampa posti. I remember say years ago, King Promise Medical Award be me na me koji me hu so mu posti kranti. If better, better, yen fast awards na ma yen boys no. Yen find category be na yen fama artista. Ewo Eastern Region I think say no mombe boa say artista we winning artist of the year. Na mo so mo de mo ho hyehye na say chinchine ano. Mo de ma award e ma no mo so ma award ni mo ha kama. Na mo campaigning about say young artist no me no cry beboa but me just say yetiminya category before artist manager of the year and I say ebia presenters na omo so omunya ho kwan boys na nyom no yetiminya category at the moment and I say if possible artist of the year kra na ebeboa ma obia be making parties okay my member was so and so as the manager anya hwe kra no men so ebetimi ayeden abomaba so I think say for now there you can artist of the artist manager for now no do be any flipper but I think say itiminya category ne say ye dey bo ada a year ba so a amanfo e dey omo ho ebeji mu kama medi twato no entro ba ko a Eastern Music Awards e twan ne say omo ne then Vodafone Ghana Music Awards omo ne omo collaborations inti edu so a ye hu PRO e de ma VGMS sisi from TGMS no mo ne na mu Robert Ababi ye hu bi o ye ne omo kasa ube wini artist of the year ube jina TGM stage so be perform 9 years along the line masa ye who listing region artist biya so you know TGMs ye nya hu hwe masa ne amubetimi akade atum ho ane se moma stonji akwaburuchiro no kwa se o mai wa mabio ena modi artist nso kwa etukwan ya no nkire se oye popular ene Ghana obiya nim stonji ya yenim na ane se modi ne ko Dubai no wa mabio ene ne ne ya ndie yenim nti yebesre mo hye ye mbo se mo links edema TGMs masa mo mai artist ni nkogina stage ne so bi besi nde muntimi mfa mo nsa ensi mo bose artist we ne ya making a Western region 9 years along the line any popular artist in Eastern region 9 years mama was ye ni any popular muntimi emfa mo nsa mo bose ya make this artist popular a Western region ye gba ye ni artist bia award no and me nya ya bon se mama media enti award no enye enough mu betimi aye monye biom me kai se mu kai intro catcher say unwini artist of the year ye be ye recording bia ma ye be ma artist a obe record oni ade ye hu bibia ye be sign no do ye do be call radio tour ye be ma radio presenters abo onum me nya ko bia Eastern region say artist when we need artist of the year ti jena nyom na bo enti no de in a way no ase mo de dada boys no yesre mo find way a sa artist bi e win artist of the year TGMs obegina so other regions 9 years ya chawos yentimi nya popular artist of the year yesre mo akamu kakra madaroma.
Okay, two. Okay, but I'm okay treating person responding many of I think say part of me promoter of the year, artist manager of the year. I think say that is very laudable, and I believe say the team should look at it. This forum is about, you know, a stakeholder forum, and I think say Bibi Basia first on the promoter of the year, and along the line and in a way of, you know, say yeah the be motivate you know, our guys to keep working hard, so be promoting of what they continue to do. Now I think say for that let me make this clear. Any award scheme piano and yen a Juma and say, and yen a Juma and say, obe promote artist, and yen award scheme a Juma no. Even VGME. Let us no, you see, sometimes sensationalism no edoso. I'm saying it again. Award scheme no, and yen a Juma and say, obe promote artist no. Nejuma ne say artist no kakra moye no ebia enso obi wo ha senye ebia Eastern Music Awards na was nketo na onya award da obi appreciate na da. Ours is to appreciate the little that you are doing and put the light on you, and we all can attest say Eastern Music Awards are here. And let me give an example. Because of Eastern Music Awards and some smaller award scheme and 3 music awards, constitute regional-based categories. And some of us now we were on the board. And you can say, you know, some sort of links are there. It's not nada. And as at now, I will speak to myself. I am part of VGME board. Currently, TGME. And you see, who we near? And you automatic say, yeah, bako kachiro bi award scheme say, fanoto so. No. Meaning say I can't be actually we put the light on the artist. And we've seen that a lot. your artists baby they were, you know, getting links to their managers and promoters near there through East Music Awards. And you know that say East Music Awards are that doby. You see, say one part about as part of your packages for awards winning. You catch you say, you show boss say, who winning category we are. You be more recorded with one sound engineer. Now say artist ne so umpire. The management say umpire. The yenya day, yenya debut. Say obi ama package, and as obi chewa day. What's a mempe? And not just say I'm farmer one. So that assertion is also wrong. There are a lot of people, I think Stone G and other people, the management say they have a particular sound engineer. Omuni ni yejuma. Enti omu mpesa ha package no. Oti na meka na say. Ebia, my suggestion would be say, oh, ono mpe de yemfa mo bi fufuro. That is another thing. So I think say let us a friend is saying, yeah, who send ya we will see the friend is saying. And to me, I would urge say well, other questions. There are a lot of misconceptions. I'm happy saying in neighbor. Say BBPR, you best say yempi na yen discuss ni enka ho asem. I think say no more the boy than to say ya dada obi yen dada obi aye. Enna enye East Music Awards enna ahwo de nko na be mo obi aye popular. Ye push you. Na say wa wan push you ho a. Better na wako. And it's a collective effort. We are only adding up. Yeah, boy, send a bear kakra away no. Near friends and your food wrap on a day. The piano. The year they kakra bit me. We are pushing, we will give you the necessary guidelines and other things. Of which are A-list friends saying TGM or more yet. And that is what we are doing. We are only complementing. And that is what we will continue to do. We find other means to improve upon what we are doing. Send a bear between me and artists they will get better.
If the panel say on par, I don't see why you can't issue a communique and say a year out. A bit clear. Now say you say more promise here, but the panel say mempe. Then Ochinebino, because see, as you are saying, yes, you know, I can say more data because I quite say certain. And what can say, oh, yeah, if the emotions are more, definitely sign my way, HME, SEC, just as Canada, yeah, ambassador. And yes, if you are now working, could be news here, a sentence. Oh, if I told me next one, about, you see, previously, yeah, it's only about the music. It's about music and the business. Yeah, organizing symposium ne order yeah frefre eyibai. Say artists for ne kura some beba. Eba beti education. Say yeah wow. Say how beti me edo onyum ato online any beti me nye sika won ho. Wo fra kofodia artist won ba. Emu abembe ne yemfa mwa mo. Obi enfra wo emma sika emfa sika no be show boto komu seje. Na ansana why ye etino say mo pre say media for name bloggers be boa mo no mo so mo nya ready say wo be boa mo ho de bia na mo ye de say na yankoko award the yankoko guys were ready to also what support bisa wo say your friend say be performing 5 minutes 10 minutes wo say ya ma 3,000 4,000 we will be there. There be yes, you know you also doing pacho your battery sign. Aha. Yes. Oh, battery sign. Correct. But me yes, you want here. Say obi no. Obi or ha or your radio presenter or your event. On our platform about to media a support tool. But here's the case, or your event, no, ABOS, your minia, bra, nabe, buami, and now say, yeah, I'm not to be a yabobono, a kahunama, they are not ready to engage us. So please, 50-50.
I think so. What you're saying, better not say, because some of the words are there. I believe, are not just a subtle something. No, person can you say? He means it. Me, I know. Say when you go to international stages, even if somebody is coming to pass through the stage for 1 minute, the person is being paid lots of money. But your system here, why? Let's ask ourselves. Charlie support, any Eastern Music Awards and Kwao. Okay? Sometimes when we push these artists to the TGMAs, they go to meet other artists who have done things right, who have the numbers, who use their social media in a very good manner. They have the numbers, and that is what they are looking for. Chairman, this is what we are supposed to come together as Eastern people, so that we'll tell ourselves the truth. And yes, sir, Eastern Music Awards, we never lied to anybody. I've been on the board this year as well. And then, yes, we did our best for the region. But say people from the region, Ekushia, other from Central, Northern, Volta region, which is vibrant of late. Boss, we have a lot to do. Artists, we have a lot to do. It's not just the last time Kumikasa, and then some few people raised issues about Girl Dem Tish. Charlie, nice girl with beautiful voice, beautiful songs. You're releasing your one and you're posting it back on Facebook. It's done. We, the media people, take the songs, play like our own. They will sit in the house, relaxed. They will not even come close to you. Charlie, settings now craft 1 year. You bet me I be you. But some more settings in the man. I quite remember just solo your days in older states. Edicta, Girl Dem Tish, those girls them a feud. Somebody called me, was like, I did my girls no more than a more hammer. Charlie, we all have to wake up. Somebody wanted to ask a question.
Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, my name is Philip. I'm an artist, and I think I'm not feeling well, but I try my best to come tonight. The real name is Rakinova. And I was 2017 Popular Song of the Year. But tonight I'm here to tell you people you are doing well. And I'll be monitoring everybody's programs on air, but I'm not in the region as of now. But then, tonight, I'm very happy to meet all of you here tonight. And then I've been on bed like 8 good months now. You can see my face and you can see I've changed a lot. Yes, it's not easy. But I pray for you for the next the next event of Eastern Music Awards. But then I would like to urge you people that try your best. Try your best to raise an artist in the region. Because if I'm not more in the music again, I can also be a producer in the future, because I'm seeing a lot that we can do for the Eastern region. I'm very sick. The money I raised before, like I can see by this time, over to say my wukrama is see me, but then nyanko pardon na my name misomene mabishia. Intino buma yina yankaya yahumbum na yemfa odo, because I've been telling you guys all the time, say we don't love each other. Why we don't love each other? Way back, I released Change Your Style and other stuff, and it's been playing everywhere. And I know people have supported me a lot for those things, but try your best to raise or to get artists that can be with the other map in the region. That's what I can tell you. Thank you very much.
Good evening.
answer na Flipper baby a question. I want to say this. Rakinova, I think we've been looking for you for a couple of times. Now, who baby all the time I saw Peter's posting you. Wish you speedy recovery. Yare idea na when ya man for amwa and supportive emotional in the cry yare need to make so on behalf of the board and the team, want to say speedy recovery. And as our 2017 most popular song winner, we would want to have you back strongly. Send a bear your 10th anniversary. You can pass through our stage for us. We pray that it happens so. Manager Bacho.
Mr. King. Mr. King, a patcho, you bet me the Eastern Music Awards a promote artist of the year. You bet me a dia promote kakra. Nice one. Yamia Adum no utimi wini artist of the year now. Presenters a one me say a bro 21 me say you bet me I radio tour ama artist of the year no. You bet my radio tour amano. You bet me a gig amano. It's a meaning say a lot of board no ever transactions be brave. And Mr. King one kasa muno do a ukra no ano eden. Me call TJ me on no now on one sana meba. Do a ukra on ano eden. And me say if family a winning her life artist of the year music for any TJ me omo linking them Ghana Tourist Board omo event koye no e mo omo sign no I said no family is her life artist of the year. If omo here artist for that omo event na artist of the year no we her life artist of the year no e say family no mo de neba on board and TJ me na yes we near den e man no and me who say if nyame ya adom na bia this year say oba ya winning artist of the year e betimi aye music we radio tour ama oba ya and I think say ye wo lens be bresu on my bia e bia me wa e bia unani ana say kinino ana say jasolo enia ye betimi alenki up say okay artist of the year ni nti ono na ye be den ye be promote for this year if any event be e be baso ana say program be a basso and I will be a basso piano. Yes, so say you bet me deny den ashim because of musical 4 year DB last 2 months yana AMFA. My in be share e list go on. My event new year no more can send me be share and I may say a basso by a basso ma SHS for whereas as we go mu piano. Almost minimum artist 3 from musical. A man who be almost 5. Almost mom artist 3. Eastern say in if Eastern Music Awards bet me a baby sama area pushy ye guys neka kra. But if young Yanesana yenim say yent me promote be by Yanesana almost some of the can money den a money can see if so cast as them now say a beam ye moboka kra. Intim pamocho muma yenhwe e wonum side no anya hwe kra na enya radio to ne mana enye bad if say Kim Promise e wini ATJ me artist of the year no they do one of the powerful radio tour e mana of course I do be no akra hu so abre ani na no so na ye ono an o ye den o di promote ne hu intim pacho muma yenhwe sade no.
Right. I don't know, Senna, maybe I'm a can. I said, me repeat it, me say, award scheme, biano, the main aim, they say, or award talent. They say, Kim Promise, they are okay. Say, Kim Promise, I need bibia, and go in your award, no. But what I make, can I say? And you see, you can't say, you see, what we are saying is, over the years, Obi will follow a piano. There are a lot of things we've done for artists because of Eastern Music Awards. We don't leave the artists alone. You pick a lot of people. We talk to a lot. You call interviews. Say, well, not in Koforidua. You see, Eastern Music Awards in Koforidua. Personally, I've been to every radio station in the Eastern region because of Eastern Music Awards. Me say, when we talk about say boy artists, no, we make connections with every radio station. It doesn't necessarily mean say a friend say artists in Ibeko baby. We make connections with a lot of radio stations around. Send a friend is saying radio presenters and as a DJs in Ibenyo. I'm giving you one example. Baby to say Anansi FM. Maybe I will be crying on say that Anansi FM. I watch him baby. A friend saying Kede. Your stations be we make that effort because of Eastern Music Awards. And yet the artists need be more and maybe and come alcohol. But what I say, we do our best. And yet Bibiana a trumpet. What I say. And to say now, I say artists said young from tone. I agree with you. And we've done that. Ebiana and you be but it is something we have done. Yeah, you be paying. What I say. And every year piano, any packager, you want the artist ni any sanya, yeah, neoma. And Ebiana artist be where nya bibiana say send your pen when you don't just say more. But send your say obiayo nenim ebimo. I want to clarify say we are artists and in front show team say award scheme no and na juma so be they will do their best. That one no cry was say catch ye we should make, you see flip a meter say, but I'm saying say let us face the truth me say who artists is that Randy Dope songs Mbacho Randy Dope songs. I agree maybe I agree. And I'm just say, Obi to say Randy Dope songs. There are a lot of places we will recommend Randy Dope, not necessarily say a friend, but because of the works in your humanity, we will put the young man for because of Eastern Music Awards. May say, not necessarily say you be friend Randy Dope songs and be the woman may say, but what is American say? Okay. Mate. No DHD. Yate. Okay, artist you are Yate. Okay. Mate. Well noted. Oh.
Yeah, okay. I think that Artist of the Year also have a. Okay.
All right, so please, I want to acknowledge the presence of JBD Plaza Hotel managers. I want them say, Mommy Pacho, give us a wave and you're welcome. Thank you. JBD Plaza. It's nice that acting, you meet her for more sections. Yes, please. All right. Pacho, Emenko, Dasebre Home Brands. Right. Sorry.
Yeah, hello. Yeah. Okay. Good evening, Penny for Madam Masibebre. Mr. King Casaro no Sinti, omo ye bibi bebre ma artist no. But maybe winning artist of the year man who be. One, bibi ni we no free team say enkokope bloggers on me blogging pese mbusa say omo ayam no mo ye adwuma as a bloggers no say we award scheme na omo jai omo adwuma ya na ene one na two de na menua flipper eken ye hu say mo be call to bi wo eye Koforidua ha say I think say na damage control and answer then apart from no ye hu say e bia artist bia and answer e bia artist o win way so for example mo koto no say nya me artist of the year kra obi o win e bia e part an kan beti ma fa no na mo na showcase a kire like region no mo say okay artist e woni ba ni nyina ye hu bi ade na kwakwa say mo say mo boa na akwakwa say eye mo brand no nko a like say mo brand no e be ye ebe pushy but artist ni be win obe den there eno nka ma no pesika ho ti mesre mo.
All right, second question. We're thinking like 3 questions because about your time, you know.
Good evening, staff. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I call by the name Leon Zikin. I'm an artist. Koforidua this year. I am the scene na yeshia mwana yet what to adrein. Na you who the affecting an artist ni media partners no. Any the bit the abua ama in na so yakoye nim because ni yemu ni epe obi mfifie metna ha obreko ni purpose say oba betna akwa not just for fun. Music is show business and we are into business, but the main thing we have to do is be loyalty and trustworthy, bring vital life long way round for the music to grow in Eastern region. Along the way, Ghana as a whole, I think you are nominating me for Ashanti Premier Award 3 categories. Almost say Uwinia Artist of the Year. No, what we need training now? Yeah, the old bottle. Now you project Ashanti region. Look at it. Ashanti regions, I think they have more A-list artists, but still they want to project underground artists. You know, the upcoming. You know, so I don't think say an artist every need for Eastern region. Now say, for an example, you're not to conquer Europe or whatever. Me, it doesn't fancy me. Projecting the artist across the globe is the main important because artist's dream is to be popular, world known, not just showcasing you your brand. Say Eastern Music Awards, your brand, and they say your policy artist be the net to coin. I think everybody can travel. And if you travel, you have a purpose. If you don't have the purpose, why should you travel? The purpose is to be an artist. Showcase Ghana. So what I say. So Eastern region, you need A-list artist be a and you na kabum say you be pushing A-list artist. It's young artist no. Your relationship between the media partners no. 1 is the main important. 2, Momo brand na ban is very solid brand. More links. Gig now okay say artist bebo unchiane kano. And they me that's how to say nana. Because artist better costume or the costume what they buy or the management team near the guys, bodyguard they will pay them. So what I say, it me they say how they nana we have to respect the artist brand, the media partners brand before you even your brand will be respected. So what I say, Madam Wasi.
Please let me take music, Mr. Into music, and I'll come to you, please.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening. I'm Prince, the PRO for Musica Eastern Region. Mwaka bebre, ba mpese mi de kakra account. Obia praise mobile promotion, but yenhwa de bi wa moye independent organization. Mo award musicians. And yen said if you get addicted to something, how you feel and then the kind of love you have for that thing. In this year, who promote artists, who say or queen
you'll be tempted to always put that person on, say, ABR or be within the region. Already, your office, I receive, say, most of the times, organizers know, pushy or more artists, more winning some important categories within your awarding scheme. And no matter say the flipper, inka, you would focus on only the artist of the year. No. And to say you are being biased, and I say what you promote your mom say we shine kakra, so you are only creating platforms, and I say who pave way among on win way. Yes, I think the institution's reputation will also be at stake. More questions, me know, or I say. Okay, maybe how do you gather feedbacks from attendees and participants to improve on your future events? That's one. And a second one, so yeah, how does this event aim to supporting or uplifting the local music community and the artists as well? Madam Wase.
Agonaba Onkasayo.
Second question. Your second question again.
Okay, second question here. How does your institution aim to supporting or uplifting the local music community and the artists as a whole?
Me pacho me wa asembisa o say suggestion am hu na me fanhye. Me pacho I think say mako EMA for the second time, we come at third time. Na my performing once. My first performance now was coming from Bar stage na many on me performing, which was suggested by my brother Kinino. But many support. And now Matiti say awards scheme baby, and I say yeah, omo year awards shows now. Omo investing into performance. Minim say had hanom mo ye ne sa na say ebi ni wasa nka mesre say mo de bebem because I na ye wo craft baby e person from Bra stage ni so ye nya support ni ntimi nye damasi.
All right, last question.
Patrol, the question to EMA, one. Omo cancer, this year, me perceive who said this year, artist of the year, no. Then na ombaye de ama artist of the year, no be winning artist of the year for this year because last 2 years, more the artists too kwan. And they perceive who said this year, no. Then I'm what the man will be winning artist of the year, no. So as also now, my second question, but last year, you winning a new artist of the year, a year Papi Jonah. You can say it didn't be too quiet. So now, the last time I met here, I almost say I got 20%. I got 20%. And then the BBA I go through, but we are too quiet. From July, and I think it's July. No, I think it's June. A new artist of the year. Yeah. So now, and also you update be I want say be the BBA team I go through and BBA go through. Why I tell you say was so submitting the BBA. And you who also submitting the BBA, but on can say. EMA BBA bebreno na watimi atunu kwa tew na nya update bia ho ye sa so na my next question yeah,
that's Yamin show. But I hope so be an show or anka or kasa show body. I was like busa question and I refi. Men can say jam so I hope so be anka or kasa and show body. All right, Mr. Kane.
Okay, I'm saying, but you, measure say with me, me dance ba. Artist of the year. I'm say I'm on phone him. That's be the mini feet. Nti yeah, not that artist of the year. I thought there be there are a lot of gigs I mean from Dasebreba. Yeah. And personally, he knows only one akumem say ye nye bibi. Well, institution to me single will be out and I say only will be team. But on personal terms, I think say be ye ne Dasebre ankasa Dasebre dwamena gig crowd no Dasebre na link me ko ye MC ni ade. That time oyoko echi ebeka ho asem. I think say oka say bloggers asem. Me I said the day share no many rain share womo. Me nim say ye kan bibisa menkai say or say ye kan e be bloggers be ono atu omo kana bibi. I don't know. E be na obetumi acheche mama. Number 2 ne about promotion. No? We acknowledge that fact. In fact, from where I was coming, no, but looking at the suggestions, I think say I agree with him. Say as a scheme, no, we have a responsibility to support. Na yet to me, like a best support you na ya promote you mo. Say there are a lot of things yeah. Maybe I can say it's not in the limelight that now be, but what the suggestion coming no means at least I also move say here me be at the bois artist no, and I think we recognize that Nina say Rasta guy also can be or say promotion say you be my artist no I well known near there, and I think that we recognize Nina that's it. And apart from Minia, that's also bloggers part and the main kai, but you can't second one of them and actually.
Okay, I think the main core that's a brass needs to be started from the female artist, Sharp Girl. Yeah, me wanted to know. Me started from leading and I'm about things I need to. Into Sharp Girl, me o concern na me critically. As that last year, if said director of events, be writer, we opened up for stagecraft. As a scheme there, whatever you said is not off the table because as a scheme, this is what we are doing. Awards night, and if you are built to perform, we have to make sure that whatever you need for your craft to be perfect is there. So if something like that happened and I personally wasn't in the known of it or whatever might have transpired, we are sorry about that. But I think in the going forward, myself together with the team, we would make sure everything is always ready for the artist to perform. I would go to the PRO for Musica. The 2 questions were, how do we gather feedback from attendees for the next event? Is that right, Mr.? Yes. And the EMA has a lot of channels. Your social media is very vibrant. We personally, hear my phone, so I screenshot say, my phone to be brave now. Near social media. When I feel like the com team have not even responded yet, I always take screenshots, put it in the group, and tell them somebody needs a feedback because those are things I don't joke with. And probably I wouldn't be a leader who overlooks certain things because you people are the reason why we still exist in this 9th year. And you will be the reason we will still exist for years to come. So there is no way we would personally ignore comments and feedback and recommendations or reservations from you. We take it from our social media and we have industry friends. A lot of my team are in the media from Jasolo, Mr. Ken, Kinino, a lot of them. So, they are friends, talk to them. And whenever we meet, they tell me, oh, Ray, and they must say, because I think, say, I was here to make any address. And we all work around it and make sure we fix it. So it is one of the medium. We also work around things. And how we aim in uplifting artists. I think that was the second question, right? There are a lot of talks that from last year we started and I think it's been off. Briefly about helping them, I think the last year you offer playlisting, right? Personally, I kept full you offer playlisting for Apple, Audiomack, and Boomplay. Me personally, I kept calling him to tell the artist to send me Nehoniema. But what you say? Some of us have been in the space. I mean, you try, be being artist managers and connected to these spaces we have. Into at least say we can have some connect to build artists. If Easton, a lot of these artists, they say, me artists cry as I almost don't know me a co for Rough Town had a lot of co-artists. So yeah, Easton related, and most of the times shows we don't even ignore to go. We're always Easton like shows because you see a boy. And most of this very influential presenters, stakeholders, we bring a Kofua. Okachom say Easton are there, they want to support. Last week I was having a conversation with her about, trying to put some artists on and all that, and she would always be like, no one can sakromo bomu. But we don't want to let that kill the spirit. We still want to help. And we are doing a lot of it. This VGMA conversation Kumi brought, it is one of the things, the last time we had a meeting, I was having this conversation with Angel and a whole lot of like other people, stakeholders or board members. Sebeya, EMA would also start having the Artist of the Year, repping the next stage of the TGMAs. And, conversations like this take time. Sometimes we feel it is just swift, but TGMA is a whole board. They have a running team. I'm always in talks with Teddy because this time, I think I spoke to Teddy, the previous TGMA, that next TGMA, we want to make sure if any media person from Easton wants to be at the TGMA, at least there should be a media accreditation for them. And we are still working on those. If I want to list the things that we are trying to do, we get better with time. We can't always do the things outright. But we can just promise we are taking care of things. And EMA Artist of the Year, the new Artist of the Year, I think Papi Juna, right? Yes, the issue of travel, no, it's not something I would say it's even closed. I think the last time we gave a division to handle on an issue, I've been following very closely. I think Mene Kinino Akasa home because he was liaising with them at a point and all that. And there is one person engineering the Europe whole thing because it was a Unyato. And I think the last conversation we have, we don't have to get the artist there and just go put him in a hotel and all that. But Europe, Bruce, they always get a routine. In the festive season in your mind, you have to get your bookings right before you go. Anna, permits in your man, I bet me performing or clubs, and we need to get those things right. So his offer is not off the desk as at now that we are speaking, and we are working closely with the team. Mifilise, after here, Krano, you still prompted me. I would still want to follow up with the team handling the traveling, to see say Akoseng. And just like I think Mr. George hinted, this time we've changed our communication channel, and whatever happens, we will let you know because Muntini Eye Jumano. It is a yeti A mobeti, yeti B mobeti, so we can assure that. But I think the Artist of the Year in common, as in Daniel Bemano, it is a conversation that Mobeti Fieho. We did a whole restructuring. If you watched, we have done so much. So there is, yesterday I was speaking with the head of academy. I want updates on a lot of things. New categories in Yemen, they would update me from tomorrow. And also with Artist of the Year packages, I think there is a lot more that we have to do. According to Nipe is mostly not enough. I think your friend Rasta man, he spoke Yonzi, yes, okay, about say true. I agree on that. And you're going to go and matter so hate it. Right? We want to engineer the business part of it. So I was telling the team that this time we need to get there. You bet to me the artist and it's doable. You bet to me the Nakwa. I be going interviews, but correct connections in getting investors for that's a big deal. It is Sanyamano artist leverage na feel grow. I think we can boast about that than Yedoko Europe near Doaba and Ahrianko. So I wouldn't say what we would offer, but I think it will be more than just traveling. And if it is traveling, it will be something worth it.
Sound check. Yes, but my main address is that's my son. He wants to say it by himself. Okay.
Okay. Chair, me how about Copa son say me near restructure my be near Modeba near Yaya Alpha sound check is home. because me de near to ha me taiba me ho me who me kind of number of times omo ayedo omo to build say no mo performing say never ba when we say nipa no air sound check adisu ye show the life investors among for share if say I first be on a track 2 track 1 track for a year a DJ there be one day e be ready say or did the sika be she wumu enti misramo ye wa hai artist ye wa hai sound check afi say ye mani nye rule say ye more time say be sound check no one ma be ya ye you film that more program no enya fair. Then the last one yeah odi en kwakra for no tete artist for no which I think say the papa last 2 years papa me fini the obesu kura was say wa bonyum over 20 years ye obia man awarded that only the bush for ni the krobu for nyina and e buy very good enti me stress say yan koso sa because ebua pa medamasi.
All right, yes, yeah, we'll take last 2 questions and then we'll go down for our networking section. Papa Gosu, and then I'll go to Nurishaba.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Me chia obi a wa hanom ma be pie nkomo de so e wo se me so me ka bi mintimi ma na mantimi ankasa bi so what I say mpenyimfo a motia pa cho dem se me bisa ne say me question say two people dem se me bisa ne say o win award na papa ye disca na vote you ye vote ye disca o ye timi de last vote ya ba o win na de ade no nko ahye wonsem ade no rubber no Oko Dubai and route 1 city and route 10 city, sorry, 10 city. Now they are no quash with some. No, they are coffee. One here you can a bua. Wabokegu. And I don't make cousin say, Miss Ramoa, a drew sadena. Some of the share in some one. The Obi a benya piano. Nobody be crack at that. Not my ye. And they toss me, you know. Miss Ramo, Eastern region. Patrol UK for Nipa Senate Timanya Artist of the Year. United Cove City. Bako. And I drew young choir so still I have some way. They hammering on. They hammering because Obi free baby no onya bi. Ye de no koi. Ye hu say ye de na ko. A wo dwane ye wan babium. UK aka yeso ye de no. E wo say moma ye ni because bibia na ye no UK how. Yenye no bebia Eastern Music Award bia jina UK United Cove City temesramo a moma ye nenye na ntimi nya adwuma no because esa de a ejina ebedane komikasa ebedane comedians.
Okay, good evening. Order in court. Really, 1 or 2 questions been ambassador me busa penny for na multi marriage clarification. First of all, yeah, mama baso some idea. In fact, here by an environment, and I know just said this year, Eastern Music Awards will be very great, and I very experience something I experience with that. Until my idea, pa. Say mukasa about support. Me sure some share them on at least by more than 10 artists of here say. There's no offense in DJ and as a presenter or Eastern region support. No, we are doing our best. But we almost said then almost so their support to the media personality, which is appreciation. It can be any form, any penny you pay for one and on koda honum. Mr. Ken, concern about my main touchy a year kwame de nekakra. Say monu obi transnamo year agreement. I think the time man the brewer and start here no. Ni ehun de oka no kre nti next time be no say mo no be agreement a mo pay mediator or a neutral say there be a BBC a on the right place to be make say na assembly dey esitie na ankoba na sa na e be ka say bia mo na mo twantro ana say bi ono na e dey e twantro nti I hope say no so mo notice e betimi aboa ye pa ena
I think you see here, me one of the radio station be Omo UK. Me more information from Ghana. I'm in Omo here, so one time, Omo say they wanted to listen to some of the artist songs from Ghana, and I'm joining them representing Eastern region. Now, me the some of the guys in Binyum say no. In fact, it's about time the guys need to do extra work. Seriously, yene kwa what you have say no kwa no ti obi Binyum. In fact, sebi so girlfriend ex girlfriend kwa no watching na one now obebo asum. So the kind of comment if you on side, they are willing also want to jam on our local songs. But I'm also a target and also what the kind of film where they or may expect from songs, you know. And to the guys, yeah, from with you. Me what don't know more bremen na say enkuya. Me shena you be out here futua. Me more advice. Me shena you be out here futua. Menka he the American so better menka. That's all because you say mo bi wono ma ade ne nya na wo ka kire no. Asam no kan si wani mu. But no ti baby no say wodin. But sabi enya otipenso ni say nipa no. Enti me sremo guys, me say movie a year jumadin, but when the mom homadin. And I concern Mami San touch it back to a UK way, no. Most social media handles, of course I'm not talking about that. Very, very poor. Very, very poor. I'm talking about majority, not minority. I know that some of the guys are doing an amazing job, but I'm talking about majority. Among that time, all the guys now me do friends or within moment most social media handles are very poor. Or by no longer say the product and now. Meanwhile, so me independent one dance dey actually want. The banner say na one of their dance here no. We can try day. Oh baby. So guys, ye two more money for no. Ye two ejama so dey. Ye two ejama so for. And the last one. Say last one. Last one. Mr. Mo, so we need a artist of the year. For us to for the artists need to get more attention. Can we billboard bear 3 okromo asay? Say, I say 3 still with me call baby. Do my chin baby kakra meaning baby. It say 3 my year. Until him say 2025. Go on money, me say run drum song. When him bonim so autonom. Until that alone quite me and so bring another attention to a artist no win artist of the year no. I always say they can't hear one a bit to me a boy and no Adriana nature to me good lady.
Alright, thank you. That'll be all for now. And I'm in company for no Amufa or Manu even from my end. Now, I think I want to touch briefly on hey, Asemwe. Sound check. Boss. And yeah, easy. Oh, Metumiwazi. And yeah, easy because sometimes working with artists ending. You draw a whole program, send the itinerary to them, tell them the time they are performing, and they'll be waiting for you to still come and call them. Charlie, thing, big man. It is hard because but I think say I was say you cast some the to her. Now who say even if you have built your pictures are on our posters and everything, now I'm back sound check. You are out of the performance. I think this year some people would take the stage serious because Ekamia say time do bra be sound check just to be conversant with everything on the stage. And it's more country. I know we are live on Facebook, YouTube. Please, if you are watching, say Imran Beyejuma, 24 minutes.
Yeah, that's DJ Kinino. Nuru Shava, first question. Nuru can send me many Jehopan, but I would want to explain something briefly to you. My main country is any country in Anatiase. Eba now say plaque, not right? Plaque a idea sombopa or maybe I want to as an artist yet. As a brand, when there is recognition, a idea you can't even quantify with Sika. What I say? Sikana mutu and a sombo, intini to mean to your musika back. We can pay you. Or craft or talent is something we can never pay you for. It's an artist your most can be so this is the token I can give. Because that talent you have in you, mean to me nyada. Mine could be artist management for the rest of my life. Intimate or not, mentor nyomda, membo nyomda. But I can manage an artist. What I say? We realize say ye many bit to me aye. And they say moye jumana, ye was so iditi nyumpa. Ye were near the craft pa. Now you recognize them. That plaque we give you can even be a CD, 2 CDs, but the love and passion added to it to recognize your craft is something money can't be quantified with. See, we would urge you, it's right for you to say, what to Jessica, something should be added. But I need a more cry, a best somewhat craft now, you know. But this recognition, whenever you post it out there, if you have an idea about press skater, say, to coin. Now say, what designer or press skater? Now say, who show plaques? What you hear me? The embassy see it and they think they want to give you a visa. You can talk to stakeholders you've engaged with, but this is a big thing because those times Ghana Music Awards UK, these were the things a lot of were talking about. Oh, other artists don't need press skate into one award be other. I brought from who's any money pound. Maybe I ain't recognize it, but I would love to treat all of us. You who send you be some businiska, na you appreciate it, kakra. Why?
And also talking about the money aspect, that is why we normally, go out there to seek sponsorship. And some of these sponsors, what they do is, if they can't give you products, then they'll give you the money. I quite remember there was a $300 on the new artist for last 2 years from Nana NYC, and the $300 we gave to that guy has really helped him to record a lot of songs. Randy, those songs and some other artists hold positive thoughts about the plug. I quite remember he told me, he said, on my hine of the new Jabin, Nana Kwekubuating, and now Opeso Koye program be what the feature ho, and I said the name ho, and then you showed him your plaque that you've won from EMA, and it opened doors. Until sometimes plaque near who's so fast will be how we near know they could see them. But please, if you are an artist, go on the day cry now, you can't even locate him. Please, we have a long way to go. And yet, lip service in Nkwa, you best share more. My boss here is also asking, or say microphone mukasa the end of the kakra, or say a year after party on him say over 3 years back, you try to organize an after party after the EMA. No, but someone say a few ways so Nebeko saying. I think that our doors are open still, and definitely Senia Yanina teaming up. I hear the previous ones, and this year our doors are open for any discussion. A bit to me, I'm after party, and so I crabeshe. And of course, moving venue to White House. If something can be done inside, we would have a discussion with you and then we'll go forward. I think that we are done for now, but
I think that Papa Goso Nuru said Yakan Nurudian, right? Until we ever go straight to Papa Goso and let's grab it. Yeah, Papa Goso spoke about support for artists in media now, I think that he's right to say it should be reciprocal, like artists more appreciating the media na as we are urging them so mombuano chali nipa obo bi na nipa no show odo also do baby na what ya danti no mepa machoa yenkeka ye ho net. And I think mediation for the artist of the year I think that is why we have a contract. Sometimes you don't even need a neutral body. The contract serves as a neutral body. Ne promise on our paper so. You back in kind no what you say now also what bisani unim then we work it out. So I think that the document itself is a proper legal mediator we can't overlook. So say we say a promise bibi na sanya at least we can always get a document saying we hear me promise we then we just clear it off. And our billboards are 7 we would note it. Nyame Adomna sponsors buy and same bibria. We would love to even do more across Eastern region and not just Koforidua. It's well noted, Papa Gos.
Yeah, I think so, with regards to Papa Goso Kano, artists no support no. For me, I'm saying many artists be daily. I think that they are doing well. I'm saying near maybe I be more sending a comparison more yeno and anyhow. I think that send a Papa Goso Kano. Other means of somebody to me other means of appreciation so you okay. I think that they are doing well for me there. we should encourage them. Say, "Senye sikampo no munia ne ma from between the I show appreciation and one."
Any question? So DJ Flo, just a second, and we wrap up.
I was here for your dancing. But concerning promotion, and I say artist of the year every year. Maybe I didn't call a dear Bemayo who say artist of the year. Mr. Seoko Eastern Media Excellence Awards. Men am here radio personality of the year Eastern region. Yes. Oko ha me picture da ho. Me Paul Mochosen Kebe year. New winning artist of the year Oko Eastern Music Awards on Mupeja. Na kaibia. Bibi da ho kama ho say and that was for the year na I hear fine. Until we dey yesterday mo Madaroma. She knew what make view. Another ho check here da ho. Ewo. And now mo check na me here because me and na me phone enye.
Abusia, ya better masi. So, Karen, why? So we are wrapping up. We are going down there for the networking, but please, something we want to put across is that you have noticed the changes. You have known the personalities that you have to deal with. Sometimes, and some baby, and down. Sometimes, social media, no matter and some baby. You know the people. So from the event planner, from the board chairman to the CEO to Obia Jumabi Obia. If you have issue, contact us. Don't go and sit somewhere and be saying something you don't know. Come for clarification for us to deal with it. You better must see. I mean, sure, BB saw by. You call for more near networking and pictures. From there, we climb up to come and have our dinner. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. Thank you. Your friend with DJ has been a coordinator at the event. I am the head of communication for Eastern Music Awards. Yeah, that's it.
Young point, me pacho. Young point. You better, Madam Theresa say, Madam. I'm sure JBD Plaza Hotel. My boss Ray and nobody didn't come up. Samsung a cheap pub. After party or say another day. Networking another day. Alright, me pacho me mom pa ni yanko from. Era di yanko pon ye da wase na nwumre se ayope na ya be hia mu se nuanom ya toto eye ya dwene na obiara a kire ne de ye bompa ye se adwene a obiara a kire wa hanom penifo be fa na ye de aye adwuma ama eye apuemantem anyum to enso so etimi afa ne ntuma pa efra we ene hye wo odoba Yesu Kristo di muntino. Amen.
Yes, so those of you are mobile and some person will use the facility now. I'm more nice rooms were